Welcome to our latest video, Top 10 Deadliest Weather Events. In this chilling countdown, we'll be exploring the most catastrophic weather events in recorded history, from devastating floods and earthquakes to fatal heatwaves and hurricanes. Prepare for a journey into the power and fury of nature and the devastating human toll it can take. Stay tuned as we uncover the shocking impact of the world's most lethal weather disasters. 1. The 1931 China floods. Imagine a wall of water sweeping across vast expanses, leaving devastation in its wake. That's exactly what unfolded in 1931 in China, and it wasn't just a single river, it was a trio. The Yangtze, Yellow, and Huai rivers all broke their banks, causing a catastrophe of unparalleled scale. Spurred on by heavy rains and unyielding typhoons, these floods claimed an estimated 1 to 4 million lives. These torrents dismantled homes and entire communities, leading to severe food shortages and unspeakable plight. Amidst the waterlogged lands, diseases such as cholera spread effortlessly, further escalating the death toll. The heartbreak lay not just in the sheer number of lives lost but the generations of families that vanished overnight. 2. The 1887 Yellow River flood. The Yellow River, often called China's Sorrow, lived up to its name in 1887. This deadly flood, which submerged over 50,000 square miles, was the stuff of nightmares. With crop fields underwater, widespread famine set in swiftly, stripping millions of their primary sustenance. Anonymity cloaked most victims, their tails swallowed by the floodwaters. Disease soon followed famine, mercilessly culling those weakened by hunger. The river, whose banks once nourished communities, became a force of unmatched destruction, leaving an estimated 900,000 to 2 million people dead. The resilience of survivors became the only beacon of hope amidst this vast sea of despair. 3. The Bola Cyclone of 1970. A name still spoken in hushed whispers, the Bola Cyclone holds the grim title of the deadliest tropical cyclone recorded in history. When it struck the Bay of Bengal in 1970, no one was prepared for the fury that ensued. Waves, taller than houses, rode the storm surge, swallowing entire villages along Bangladesh's vulnerable coastline. Precious lives, between 500,000 to a million, were claimed, leaving behind stories of untold loss. The infrastructure, already fragile, crumbled, making rescue efforts painfully slow. Yet, even amidst such sorrow, stories of bravery and neighborly love emerged, with many risking their lives to save others. 4. The 1556 Shaanxi earthquake. Envision an earth-shaking tremor, so powerful that it changed landscapes. Such was the earthquake that struck Shaanxi in 1556. Though primarily an earthquake, it rendered similar devastation to a massive weather event. This calamitous event triggered landslides of epic proportions and unleashed floods, which together wrought havoc across rural regions. With homes buried or washed away, an estimated 830,000 souls were lost. The toll was not just in human lives but also in the cultural legacy of communities wiped off the map. The lands still bear scars where once villages thrived, marking a haunting chapter in history. 5. The 1976 Tangshan earthquake. In the dead of night, when dreams took flight, Tangshan was jolted awake by a cataclysmic earthquake in 1976. While tectonic unrest was the main culprit, its impacts mirrored those of a deadly storm. Fires raged across the city, fueled by ruptured gas lines, adding to the devastation's tally. The infrastructural collapse trapped many, turning buildings into tombs. Between the crushing walls, 242,000 lives were extinguished, making it one of history's deadliest earthquakes in terms of human cost. Tangshan became a painful reminder of nature's unpredictable wrath, yet the local spirit showcased resilience that inspired future generations. 6. The 1881 Haiphong typhoon. The Haiphong typhoon, which swept through Vietnam in 1881, was a behemoth born from the sea. Winds, wild and untamed, uprooted trees and reduced sturdy houses to rubble. The region of Haiphong bore the brunt, with high tides spilling over coastal defenses. Floodwaters claimed streets and farms, leaving behind a soggy graveyard. An estimated 300,000 lives were lost in the chaos, with many more left injured or homeless. The stories of those caught in the battering winds serve as a chilling reminder of nature's unrelenting power. Time healed the land, but the memories of that terrifying tempest endure, etched in local folklore. 7. The 2003 European heatwave. A sweltering sun dominated the European skies in the summer of 2003, showing no mercy to its inhabitants. This heatwave, unprecedented in its intensity, claimed approximately 70,000 lives across the continent. Streets typically filled with laughter were eerily quiet, as individuals sought refuge indoors or next to scant patches of shade. For many, especially the elderly, the hot conditions proved unbearable, leading to heat stroke, dehydration, and other associated health conditions. Hospitals overflowed with patients, and water supplies dwindled, exacerbating the crisis. This heatwave served as a stark reminder of climate variability and the importance of preparedness in an ever-changing world. 8. Hurricane Katrina, 2005. Hurricane Katrina slammed into the southeastern United States in 2005, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's history. New Orleans bore the brunt of its fury, with levee breaches flooding vast sections of the city. Although the death toll stood at approximately 1,833, its economic impact reached colossal heights, categorizing it as one of the costliest hurricanes. The storm's wrath was visible in toppled homes and floating car carcasses. Amidst the tragedy, stories of survival shone through, with communities rallying to provide aid and support. Katrina was a wake-up call about the vulnerabilities of urban areas to natural disasters. 9. The 1922 Swado typhoon. Southern China felt the might of the 1922 Swado typhoon, a tempest that rained down destruction across the landscape. Winds reaching unfathomable speeds ripped through the region, tearing apart what it touched. Yet, it wasn't just the wind that spelled disaster. The accompanying storm surge overwhelmed defenses, causing floodwaters to engulf towns. Between 50,000 to 100,000 people perished, their stories interwoven into the fabric of tragic history. In the aftermath, the survivors faced the daunting task of rebuilding from the remains, showcasing human resilience in the face of nature's fury. 10. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. Though primarily viewed as a seismic event, the 2010 Haiti earthquake unleashed repercussions akin to disastrous weather events. The land quaked violently, leading to landslides and widespread destruction. Homes crumbled, burying countless lives beneath the rubble. Death estimates varied between 160,000 to 316,000, and the country's already ailing infrastructure worsened the tragedy. Tent cities emerged from the debris, serving as temporary refuges for displaced families. The international community poured in aid, but the scale of destruction posed immense challenges. Haiti's story post-earthquake is one of rebuilding and resilience, a testament to the human spirit in the face of adversity.